We'll do that. Was it not? Oh, there, 2016 the count. And that will be right there. Storm foul. As that was wonderful. That was actually shot in by, it was Drew with that. Drew with that one. He now has 5 at 21 on the right side. So we'll go with the original call. 2016 the count. It's a great run it is here. No question about it. That is 11 points in a row. The Larkin has not scored in this quarter. They led 16-9 at the quarter. They now trail 20-16. A great turnaround there. At the beginning of the second quarter, we played 2.5 minutes. Here we go. Let's see if Fernando and company can get back into it. Dish it near side to Stubbs. Stubbs out on top. Let's see what he does with it. Stubbs, small dribble. Out on top now. Fake left. Once again, it's going to be Wheeler Thomas. Far side, Fernando. No. Rebound taken down nicely there by South Elgin in the form of Wiley. Bring it up, they will. They're inspirited now. Hey, there's a stop. Popper from about 8 feet away. Yes. Wofford. Aaron Wofford with the point. Boy, that's great. Here's a replay here brought to you by the good folks at Custom Heating. Aaron Wofford for 2. Back to live action. Out of bounds it goes. Fast and furious we are right here. 4:50 remaining. All South Elgin. The Storm has lived up to their nickname in this second quarter. They've scored everything. Trailing 16-9 at the quarter break. They lead 22-16 at this 4:50 timeout break in this. Exciting basketball action coming away, no question about that. And our thanks to Rosen Hyundai for the great sponsors, all the great sponsors that we have here as we look at the South Elgin Storm there. A great, whatever coach came up in concept there, making the adjustments, that was well done. No question about that. As we made the adjustments, and so far, it's been all, as we look around, the pan, again, we've got cameras everywhere. If you're here tonight, we have you on video. So
get up and do a little dance.
I might just do that, maybe at halftime. So there's a different look at the Storm there, as we've got the the courtside camera and multi-cameras up here. We appreciate, there we go. The Storm forlorn here. We should say the Royals a little bit. They're a little down for this moment as Coach Carter talks with the troops. Stubbs takes a swig of water and they get ready to get back into their game. They had the lead. They had the lead on 2 occasions by 7, but they've not done anything here in this second quarter. It's been all Storm in their home base. Again, Storm is more seasoned this year. This is their 9th game of the year, whereas the Royals have played only 5 games so far. But even 5 games is a good number. I don't know how it was able to have so many games in a row for the Storm. They've been really cranking the games out. This is the first game time we've seen them here on Beacon Academy, but they certainly have played a lot of games. We congratulate them on that. There's a crowd. We had a crowd for a moment. There we go. Yep. A relative here. That was a 1.2-second look. You saw somebody, you know. It's going to be inbounded by Zwick. Make it Wofford, and it's stolen there. Stubbs has got it. The quickness is going to be a factor again, you would think. Fernando wants it. Fernando wants to score here. Dish it near side. He does a Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas laid to 3, angle left. No, rim it out. Rebound taken down by Marquis. And Dillon will outlet. Here comes the Storm again. Royals unable to score in the second quarter. They've been scoreless for 3.5+ minutes now. Dribble drive. Dillon out of bounds. Last touch by a fingertip of a Royal. Exciting basketball action coming away. Yours truly, Jeff Myers. We have Bruce Shipyore with us and the cast and crew that we call Beacon Academy. We have Aaron and the troops. We got what was that whistle down there? Somebody's a mask adjustment or discussion going on. See what it is. You saw it right there. You were as close as anybody on that. So that discussion went on. We're going to inbound here, I do believe. And let's see what happens. There's a great shot there. Wonderful. Aaron inbounding, does so. Out on top. Let's see what happens here. Marquis with the basketball. Dish it backward. He does now to Aaron. Wofford. Lob it back to Dillon. Dillon in the lane. Burley shoulders. No. Rebound taken down by the Royals. Can they get in the scorecard here? And the scoreboard in this quarter. Fernando, backward dish, land of 3, top of the key. It's short, rebound, long, taken down by the Royals. And I think there might have been a foul there. Let's see what happens. Foul on somebody. Might be whistled on the Storm. But that would have been an easy basket, relatively easy shot for the Royals. So that wasn't a bad foul in that situation. Substitution coming in as we replay. Here's a foul. Call it at home. Your official. Put your strap and shirt on right there. That's called kind of a left hip foul that was. And that's what we have. Vesta back in for the Storm. Number 30 he is. Let's see if they can score. They have been shut out now for over 4 minutes. 22-16. Royals trailing by that. To the lane shot. No, but we have a foul. They will go to the free throw line for potentially their first points on this second quarter. Wheeler Thomas.
At the line number 10.
Wheeler Thomas will go to the line. Wheeler, I've not been quiet. I've had him only with 2 points, is it not? Fernando Perez had led the way with 9. So Wheeler Thomas quiet. We get a tight shot in Wheeler. With if James Hinkle was with us, he'd admire that hairstyle. There's the first point. That breaks the string. That was, for the record at home, and I'm sure you're charting, a 13-0 run it was for the Storm as it went from 16-9 at the quarter break to 22-16. Trace back in there. Trace Boley. This one is good. So there, 22-16 was a high water mark. Now 22-18 it is. Backcourt pressure. See how this is going to fare out here. Wheeler Thomas hounding as Zwick gets it across the timeline. Handed off far side. Let's see if they set up shop here. Going to need some help, we would think. Vesta does. Almost a steal. Taken there it is by Aaron. Back it goes now into the lane. Open it is. Oh, rejected nicely and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Royals basketball. Looks like probably Brian Vesta touched that last. A 6'4" angular lad at 160. And he is a junior. All right, a 3 would get them within 1. Let's see how we play it here. Fernando out on top. Near side dish, Wheeler Thomas. Back to Fernando. Fernando says, I want that lane now. Backward dish, far side. Tough shot, angle right. Rim it. No, board. Touched out and taken down nicely. It is by Warford. Aaron across the timeline. Double team. Doesn't get through it. Sold back the other way. 1-on-2 breakaway. 1-on-3. Let's see what happens. A foul. Wow, that came about quickly, did it not? That was action right there. A foul was called. To the line, it will be the Royals. They've only scored at the free throw line in this second quarter, now with 3:01 remaining. There's a good look at one of our favorite names, Fernando Perez Jr. He has 9 on the night. We're in focus clearly now. I can see it. That's my vision all the time, that we were camera testing this one's good.
I thought it was me going bad.
No, I guess it was bad. I guess the shot didn't go there. Still with 9 for Fernando. He'll try once again from the free throw line. Second shot coming your way, I do believe. They also brought a substitution in there. This one is going to be, yes. Good. And Fernando now in double figures with 10.
Number 11, DJ Jones.
DJ Jones. Rocking and socking out there, playing music and playing basketball. Comes back into the contest. Wearing number 11 for the Royals. Got a Jones on each side. Backcourt pressures Wick. Drew spins around. Can he get free? They work the weave out on top. Aaron with it now. Aaron stumbles into the lane. Land of 3. Drew is rimmed it. No. Board taken down by a passel of Royals there. Outlet quickly. Here they come. A 3 would tie it. Into the lane. A conventional 2. Short. Rebound taken down by Trace. Up and in. Boley for 2. First basket of the second quarter for the Royals. They're within 1. The lead was at one time 6 in this quarter by the Storm after they trailed by 7 at the quarter break. We'll have all those math majors out there figure that out later. Far side with the dish it goes. Can they get a shot away? Way out now for Aaron. Aaron will get free. He can't. Goes left, goes right into the lane. Who's going to see what happens? Oh, a man held his ground nicely, and then a reach-in foul. A reach-in foul by the Storm. That was great defense. It was just, you can't knock me down. He tried to change the shot, didn't work. So to the line, it looks like it's going to be Wheeler Thomas, is it not? Or maybe DJ Jones going to the line. As everybody catches a bit of a break there. To the line, go the Royals with an opportunity to tie. We tied that we were at no good. Rebound long, taken down. Who wants it? They got it. The Storm does. They'll bring it up. 2 minutes remain in this first half. Far side with the basketball. It is Warford. Near side now with a dribble. He's double teamed. Can he get caught in the corner and get knocked out of bounds? It is basketball-wise. They'll inbound forecourt near side. Exciting basketball coming away here at Beacon Academy. Aaron and the troops, our production crew and great squad we have behind us here. Trace Boley back in. So I'm getting a basket earlier. Inbounding, it goes to Zwick. Drew with it. Drew can shoot from anywhere. If he can just get free for a half a count. Dish it off now. It goes to Wofford. Wofford, Aaron back outside looking for a good shot. Forward, backward, forward. Pops from 15 feet, angle right. Yes. Nice work. Wofford with that here. Nicely done. Here's a replay for Aaron. That's a great shot there. Angle right. It went 24-21. For Wofford. Backward. How about a three here? No. Fernando wanted to get closer. Coach has got an eye. Coach Carter's got a play in mind here at the 1:15 mark. So bring out, we're going to open up the court a little bit. Fernando between the circles. Bounce it on the right side now. The trace, Boley, Fernando. They want Fernando to shoot, and here he comes. Fernando has it rejected. Here they come. A great block that was. It's going to be dished down here. Drew is going to be fouled. Zwick will go to the free throw line for the Storm. Great defense. Started that offensive surge. We probably have a highlight in that block. Get ready. Watch this block here. Catch that number. Oh, that's nice. That's done by Wiley, is it not? And blocked it away. And here's where the fun begins right here. Boom. Appreciate that again, the good folks. Replays. We're having great replays here today. Custom heating and cooling for all your heating and cooling service needs. 24 hours emergency service. First one is no good. Is it?
Substitution for Larkin, number 10, Demarius Wheeler.
Demarius Wheeler will check in. Wheeler Thomas, we should say. We'll check in. The three name. There's a good close-up shot there. That's a proper way to wear a mask in a basketball game. Well, maybe the nose showing a little bit, but that's a close-up. Here we go. To the line. It is Drew Zwick. No. Rebound. Royals. Fast break. Yes. Fernando zigzag. Fernando, and shot is up and in. Was it? That's Wheeler Thomas that actually was there. We're at 24-23. Lead only now 1 point for the Storm. And there's going to be backcourt pressure and a travel. Travel that is. That's going to be given to Derek Richardson, who has that unique number 0, if it is. So 24-23, a chance for the Royals, who led at the quarter break 16-9 and trailed by as many as 6 here in the second quarter. A chance to take the lead at the 43.3 second mark of this first half. Let's see how they play it. Bringing across the timeline, though. Hamlet taking their time. That's DJ Jones out there, is it not? DJ with it.
Yep.
Backward, forward. Look at the mini dribble. He's Marcus Haynes of the Globetrotters. Look at the dribble there. Going to go for final shot time here, maybe. Bruce, bounce it, far side. Boley, trace, looks, dishes. Fernando shooting time here. Stops, pops, 14-footer, partially blocked. Taken up by Wiley. Outlet quickly. Here they come on the far side. Wofford has a man go by his back into the lane. This side, Wick, land of three. Richardson, no board. Tapped around, taken down by the Royals. They've got 6 seconds. It's quickly got the other way. Can we get a shot? They go back the other way. Perez, a desperate shot that rims it. What action there at the quarter break. Holy Toledo fans. That was an exciting second quarter that saw the Storm bounce back and have the lead by as many as 6. They lead by 1 here at the half break. You see the highlight there. That was action, wasn't it? Man, send it to ESPN tonight. 24-23, the count is a 1-point advantage. It is for the Storm in an exciting contest here so far. We'll tell you that 10 points lead the way for Fernando Perez Jr. and Larkin. Also, we would have a 7-point marker for Wheeler Thomas, the way I'm seeing it right there. That's your basic scoring there. On the other side of things for the Storm, before we leave you here at halftime, it would be for the Storm. We would check that scoring, and we would basically have 9 points there on that far side. It's almost impossible to read the scoreboard here, but we have a couple of stats coming your way. 9 and 7 are the leading markers for the Storm. There, they don't go to the locker room in the modern day. We just go to the far side in the bleachers at halftime, and that's where we stand. It's a chance to see the South Elgin on top by a count of 24-23 here at the half. Thanks for joining us here. We want to say that we'll take a quick time out here, and we'll be back with all the third quarter action. We're delighted you're with us here. We appreciate the great crew that is Beacon Academy. We say hello to all the Larkin fandom, also watching on their YouTube site. We appreciate all the games they do as well. And that's what we have for us right here. So we'll say that we're going to take a bit of a break here at halftime. Storm, an exciting contest. Don't go away. They lead by 1, 24-23. We're back in just a little bit. All right, kids, we can take it back at 3 if you want. Whatever you want. We're ready for second half action coming your way just about a minute and a half away. Happy that you've joined us wherever it might be as we bring you this great basketball game from South Elgin High School, courtesy of Beacon Academy and the South Elgin High School troops. As we have the entire crew negotiating a camera behind us, we appreciate you bringing aboard. Also, we say hello, of course, to the Larkin Athletic folks who are enjoying this feed as well. And a dual matchup. The city's separated by just a handful of feet, it seems at times. And that's what we have here tonight. Exciting first half that saw a 16-9 lead for Larkin at the quarter break, but then it was 13 points in a row for the Storm. They took a lead as much as 22-16 before it became 24-23, a 1-point advantage. It is now for the Storm. And that's where we stand, kids. We'll remind you our third quarter. Don't forget the game brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's. As we see the Storm warming up, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today, and our friends at Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Rosen. I can't do their whistle though. They have like a whistle at the end of their TV spots. Here we go. Don't go away, kids. This should be exciting. We say all the Larkin fandom. This is a great test for your team. We say to the South Elgin Storm, can they hold this slimmest of margins? It's been a well-played contest, low scoring, as we've seen these teams score a few games only in the 40-point. When both teams played against Fenton, they both scored, I believe it was 48 points on that particular contest. So they can play the low-scoring game, and I'm sure in both cases they can explode for a lot of points as well. But these are quality basketball squads in this 2021 shortened season. So let's go with it, if we will. Fernando Perez will inbound, junior, will inbound, and the Larkin Royals will have the basketball to begin things here to see if they can get that lead back here. Perez on the night with 10 points, leading the way for the Royals. He's going to inbound it to Stubbs, and we're ready to go. As you see some of the last moments of Storm coming out to join the squad. Stubbs, hippity-hop across the timeline, far side, headed for that left angle. Out on top, they dish it now, Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler fakes left, goes that way now. He's going to be kind of noosed and fouled. As he'll go to the line, Wheeler Thomas will he not? As we see that. Yeah, Wheeler Thomas, who a great, the Larkin Royals last year were only 9-21, but they were very young. They were basically all sophomores and freshmen playing, and they figured to be good in these last 2 years of that group of now a junior. And the junior-driven team for the Storm is quite good as well. So the first one's good. We're knotted at 24. So we've been knotted. Can I do this? We've been knotted at 7. We've been tied at 16. And now one more in there. Now 25, 24. 2 points went in there nicely for the shooter. Bring it up. See if they can regain the lead. Into the lane, hippity hop to the hoop, shot, yes, got the shooter's roll on that. Wofford, Aaron Wofford with it. Wofford now with 11 on the night. Nice soft touch, steal it back the other way. We seesaw, 26-25, chance to stretch the lead. Drew outside, Drew top of the, no, dish it off, he will. Almost a travel, probably was, got away with it. Couldn't cradle the basketball, spin around, dish it, nicely done. Derek Richardson is that not?
Yep.
For two. Wonderfully done, great play that time. There's a good defensive posture for Derek. 28-25, it is the lead now back to the Storm after they trailed for a moment by one. No shot, tapped out, does Derek have it? No. Taking down, it is there, near side dish. It's going to be Boley, bounce it far side. Fernando down deep, oh, shot up and in. Nice shot that was. That's by Maxey with that, yeah, nice call. 28-27 it is now. The lead just won by the Storm. What a game it is. Outside with it, Drew. Drew fakes left, goes right, dish it off, he will now. Far side there, you see it again, more faking work there. Aaron, dish it to Derek. Derek now goes to Marquis. Dylan with it. Good looking physical athlete says, I want to shoot, and I want to shoot now. Into the lane, no. Rebound, taken down, battle for held ball, it looks like. It probably should go to South Elgin on the held ball count. And it will. The Storm will inbound underneath their own hoop. They will try to extend their lead. They lead by one, have led by as many as 7. Here's our replay. You call it at home. You're the official referee. Did you see that play? There you go. Cradle in the basketball, great battle. Fernando and company. Far side, spin move. It's out on top. It's fake left, go right, spin move again. Now we see Dylan with it. Wing popper, 16-footer. Rivet, no, board long. Taken down far side by the Royals. They bring it up with a chance to take a lead on a conventional 2. Tail by one, 28-27. There's a man coming out, out on top. Dish it far side, land of 3. That should be Perez missing that long carom, taken down nicely it is by the Storm in the form of Wofford. Aaron in trouble, zigzags his way through it. In forecourt, he might shoot. Aaron, coast to coast, shot. No, follow up, no. Rebound tapped out. Storm's got a shot again, no. Rebound finally taken down by Boley. Here comes the Royals, 0 for 3 on that one. Here comes Fernando Perez Jr. in the lane, rejected. Foul back, and it looks like it's going to be a hacking foul on one of the Storm. What action we had there. Holy Toledo. 0 for 3, trying to make the basket fall there. It was for the Storm.
I think you put a lid over it.
Yeah, it was something. That was exciting action, no question about that. To the line, you see the Trace Boley, again, his brother, NAIA champion, as we've talked about many times. Amazing. He was number 5 that night on the ESPN Top 10. Here's a replay. You referee, future referees at home, call this one. Coming down, Perez Jr., confident dribble. And there, that's where you make the call right there. There's a foul right there. Great action. We enjoy all our camera work. Substitutions coming off the bench right now. And Boley to the line. Short. He is. Still at 28-27. We could be knotted again on this charity toss by Trace. And here we go. Crowd is hushed. Bend the knees. This one is short, but you got the shooter's roll. Knotted at 28. If you're shorting at home, we've done it many times tonight. Here we go. Bring across the timeline. Nicely done there by Wofford. Aaron wants to shoot, I think, as well. And make it now with the dribble drive. It's Stewart with it. Now Dylan. Marquis with it. Looking. Needs help. He'll dribble. Still needs some help here from somebody. He'll dish it off now. It goes to Derek Richardson, who had a basket just a few moments ago. Derek will go into his dribbling routine. They're really patient on this one. Now Dylan. Dylan, spin move. Can he get underneath and get that shot away? No. He's going to get called for the player control foul. He was really underneath the basket that time, trying to wedge the body back in there. Might give him a muscle pull on that in the back, for heaven's sakes, as he collided, and that was the offensive foul. Nice try that time. They very deliberate trying to get the shot away, Storm was. We have a mask timeout, so broadcasters across the land, check your masks. Because we follow that order, don't we? We're tied at 28, 4:59, third quarter remaining. Our score 28. Let's take you right into the huddle there, can we? There's your Storm. Chatting, talking, looking.
Substitution for Larkin, number 32, Darius Clardy.
And we're going to have a substitution coming back in. It's going to be Clardy. We'll check back in for the Royals. There's a Royal. Perez Jr., number 1, sitting down. He leads the way with 10 points on the night. For the Royals, back we go to take a peek in there to see the great action that we call the Storm huddle. We again appreciate all the great sponsors that we have with us tonight for this broadcast. The great crew that we have, Aaron and company, and Ben Erickson, the Magic Man. We like to say Tom Boz, Basinski, and everything here. There's a look at the Royals. Royal family. Again, both of these teams, I think both of the warm-ups have family on it. Royal family for the Royals, and I think just family on the warm-up for South Elgin. I'm not mistaken. There's hey, that one fan. There he is. He's probably watching us. We have a slight delay. We'll wave at him. He'll see himself in about 10 seconds, won't he? You'll see if he responds. He's probably getting a note from his lovely wife at home. Royal family. There's a close-up of it. So you are just give yourself varsity numerals for being in the huddle there and the excitement that we call high school basketball. Here we go. Knotted at 28, 4:59, third quarter remaining. Delighted that you join us where it might be out the entire globe. Here's truly Jeff Myers, Bruce Shipyor, and crew with you at Beacon Academy on this night. Fernando comes out, comes right into our camera. Perez Jr. says, give me that basketball. I want it now. He wants his team to take a lead. Fernando will inbound. Slight backcourt pressure will be applied as he'll get it in. He will get it dished in nicely there. He will to Wheeler Thomas, and we're ready to go. Adjusting the final mask, and here we have it. Wheeler Thomas with it. Let's watch this matchup here. It's Zwick on Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas very quick, but Zwick good defensively. Oh, there's a steal. Richardson with it. Richardson, dish it off to Zwick. Land of three, angle left. Drew, yes! 3 for Drew! Nicely done. Drew with 8 on the night. Zwick for Here's the steal. Watch this replay that we have coming our way. Watch this great replay. Bounce it off his own body. Taken by Derek. And then watch Zwick will get into position right here. Says, I want to score. And now, and does. Great work by Drew. Back we go to live action. Far side basketball. Larkin's got it. They set up shop. Bring it out to the wing as well. Trailing now by 3. Having trouble with that pumpkin. And I think a timeout or a foul away.
No,
or
they got a wet spot on the field.
Oh, wet spot on the field on that court?
Yep.
All right, there you have it. We don't have a towel, but we have good sneakers.
Both the teams are slipping.
This is the South Elgin dance that we're doing right there. Yeah, slipping a little bit. And Maxie back in as we have some substitution there while we follow the action. It's a great game. No question about it. We knew it would be a fun assignment. We appreciate the effort. Allowing us to be here in the booth with Ben Erickson and his great crew. They've got their steady work. Inbounding it is, and there it is quickly. It's tossed in to Stubbs, and we hear a whistle. What now? On the far side, we have trouble. Is it a mask problem?
No, I think the blood problem.
Substitution for Larkin.
Got to go back there and take care of the little blood that he's got on his elbow.
All right. Well, it was a good call there, Bruce. No question about it. So we were now inbound here in forecourt on the near side. We can go back across the timeline and do. Stubbs will have it, and they'll set up shop. That's Stubbs, 5'10", 15 points a game. He is on the season. He's a junior. Junior, there's land of 3 far side. Yes! DJ Jones with that. That's a great one. We're tied at 31 again. Tied again. That's wonderful. It's his first points of the game. No shot, no. Rebound, going out of bounds. Couldn't save it. It's going to be Larkin's ball. Tied at 31. They'll try to tie it up here. We do have a doozy here. We know these teams are really the class of the Upstate 8 in this 2021 season, and you're seeing why here on this night from South Elgin, Illinois. Stubbs, hard dribble, out on top. Perez, far side. It's like Jones' far side. Back it goes now to Fernando. He hasn't shot in a while, so he wants it. Fernando, wing popper, angle left, rim it, no, board. We've got a foul, probably against the Royals, and it is.
Over the back.
Over the back it is. On the way to grandmother's house. Dontrell Maxey with the foul. Tied at 31, the Storm, which has led in this quarter. Boley in and out. It's going to be Clardy. Darius Clardy checks out. Here we go. See how the Storm plays it here. Wofford with it. Aaron across that timeline. Aaron into the lane. Dish it far side. Land of 3. Drew short. Rebound long. Taken down by the Royals. Here they come. Quickly up court. It's Stubbs all the way. No. Follow up. Who's got it? The shoulder of somebody does. Goes out of bounds. Probably last touch by a Storm. It's going to be Larkin inbounding forecourt near side. Man, they're playing hard, aren't they? We're palpitating as older broadcasters here in the booth. They're playing so hard.
I'm trying to catch my breath out.
That's right. With a mask and this fast pace, we'll have to have oxygen shortly. Inbounding. Let's see how they play it. Stubbs says, let's play it cool here for a while. Oh, and he almost throws it away, but it's taken there by Perez. Perez on the far side. It goes to Maxey. Fernando hasn't shot in a while. It's his moment right now. Fernando in the lane, shot, rejected, take it out of the air. Nice job. They'll bring it up quickly. Wofford with it. Aaron thinks about a three, too far out. Gets into the 2-point range, and he does make it. Wofford. Nicely done that time by Wofford. He now has 13 on the night. How about a replay here? There's that shot. Wonderfully done by Aaron. And a quick timeout. That's a 33-31, we should say. Get the numbers right, Jeff. That's the lead in this exciting third quarter action. Wow. Great game, isn't it, Bruce? Wonderful game.
Ooh.
Man, we need a timeout for the announcing crew. The camera crew doing great wonders.
Let me get Bet up here.
No, we're all right, sir. We're just having fun. We appreciate the work of the crew that we have here. There's no question about that. We want to remind you of all the great sponsors that we have here. We've gotten, I'm going to get my varsity numerals because I've been in more huddles in this game than in my career, I think. But we appreciate that. Tom the Plumber, Tom Inc. is a family-owned, operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installation of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at Tom the Plumber Inc. And more huddle shots coming your way. Exciting 2-point lead it is for the Storm. 33. Hey, there you are. There's more crowd. They're focused. And again, they're telling school stories. Mom, I didn't have lunch at school. I was going to come home early. Oh, next time I'll pack you a lunch. And that's what we have here. That conversation coming our way. We enjoy we're a crowd of 50. You made it 30-ish, didn't you?
Oh, 27.
27. You had that specific.
I had to count them.
And there we see more of the crowd. This is fun to see all that action coming
Counted
out.
each ticket as they showed it to me.
That's right. You're good with ticket stubs. Your years on Broadway really pay off. Count the house. Here we go. We're going to get back to action right here. The Royals will bring it up. They trail by 2. 33-31, 2:45 remain in the third quarter. Let's see how they play it. I'm going to think it's going to be maybe Fernando against Stubbs right now. Stubbs near side dish to Boley. Boley can shoot from anywhere. Out on top, Fernando. It's Fernando's time, we thought. Fernando in the lane, backward dish. It's going to go Wheeler Thomas. No, needs help. He'll go backward further now. He goes to Fernando. Fernando out outside to Boley. Boley into the corner. Boley lost it, and he's stolen away. Got that dribble and took it away from him. Here they come, the Storm. That's Vesta back in there, big Vesta. There into the lane it goes. Short popper. Yes, that was wonderfully done by Wofford. Wofford with 15 now. We're 35-31, the big lead. Stubbs nearly traveled, nearly slid there to Trace. Trace hasn't shot in a while. He likes to shoot. He can flush just like his brother can. Land of 3, far side. Remit, no board, taken down by the Storm. Outlet quickly. Here comes the Storm, leading by 4. Can they stretch it to 6 or 7? Into the lane, stops, pops. Yes, 6 it is. Wofford now with 17. The lead is 6, 37-31. Let's see how the Royals will respond. Quickly up court. Here they come with the response. Stubbs into the corner, long jumper. Rimmet, no. Karam long, out of bounds. Last touch by the Royals. This is all South Elgin after the timeout, Bruce. And quite a run it is here for the Storm. 37-31, they lead. Clardy checks back in. Wheeler Thomas, is he checking back in? Maxey getting some action right now, says Coach Carter, making some substitutions. It's a 6-point advantage for the Storm. They've led by 7 at one point, and travel right there. There wasn't much wedge there for Zwick. He tried to get across the timeline. He ran out of real estate as much as anything. Good D by we should say the Royals. Fernando Perez Jr. inbounds. Wheeler Thomas with it. Wheeler Thomas, he hasn't shot in a while. How about now? No. Backward dish, it goes to Stubbs. That's the team's 3 leading scorers who touch the basketball here. Land of 3, angle right, rim it, no, board. Who's got it? Ooh, somebody took a hard plunge there. It might have been the last touch by the 32. Clardy took the hard Karam, and the Storm will have it. It's all, the late third quarter is all Storm right now. They're enjoying the 37-31 lead as we stand at it.
Number 35, Jacob
Patino checks back in. Jacob was a starter here tonight, was he not? 6'4", and a senior he is, 175. He got the girth out there. You'll see the shot. Can we get a shot away? They look like they're offensive-minded here, no question about it. That's Sturrer with it. Backward dish, it's going to go now to Jacob. Shot, no. Rebound taken down by Fernando. He's got a man tailing him. He knows that. He's going to go coast to coast. Shovel shot, yes!
No good.
No, he traveled. Oh, my heavens. You called it, Bruce. Nice call. Fernando, he looked good. He knew he was being trailed. He raced up court and traveled.
DJ Jones.
DJ Jones checks in.
He traveled better than I did.
Yeah, 37-31 it is. That's our count that we have coming our way. Inbounding, Storm on top. They've got the basketball. Can they inbound? They do. They get it in now. It's getting in nicely there. It was to Vesta. Vesta now it goes to go to Wofford. Aaron, tricky dribble. Back it goes to Jacob. Far side now. Can they get a shot away? This is going to work some time off the timepiece. Looks like under a half minute remaining in this quarter. They lead by 6. They can be patient here. Bounce it down low into a crowd. Can Jacob get a shot away? No, backward dish. Down to 25 seconds on the timepiece. Far side with it there. That was Sturr. Wyatt gets rid of it. Goes back now to Drew Zwick. He's your shooter here at 15 seconds remaining. Let's see if he can get open. He'll find a spot, maybe, dish it backwards. He does so to Wyatt. Wyatt brings it back out. Dish it now back. It goes to Wofford. He's your other shooter. It's going to come by Drew or Wofford here. Drew can't get the shot away. Can they get a shot away at all? Far side, it's going to be no. Shot taken by Aaron, and that did not go. That did not go. And that's where we stand right there. 37-31. It is at the 3-quarter break. That was an exciting third quarter. No question about that. So we appreciate all that action taking place. 37-31. We'll remind you that being led by the Storm right now, point-wise, it is going to be now 17 for Wofford. 17 for Wofford. Stubbs will check back in for Larkin here. You see once again a look at the huddle. You might, and they do have family. It's families on the back there, not just the warm-ups, but right on, unless this man's Mr. Family. They have it right on the jerseys there. Our fourth quarter action sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Same time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. We'd like to say hello to our good coaching friend and broadcast partner, James Hinkle, who received his first vaccine shot, and he'll get his second shot, I believe, on March 13th. We sure do miss him in the booth. You're doing a nice job, Bruce. We miss him in the booth, and certainly if the season was too short for him to get more basketball action, Ben Erickson says we might do some baseball. We'll bring Coach Hinkle, we'll give him a baseball cap, and tell him to coach third base and come in the booth in between innings.
Oh, he's going to be pitching.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to do that. 37-31 it is. So we say hello to Coach. And that's where we stand right there. And hello to you out there, wherever you might be. Larkin fandom listening, and certainly the Beacon Academy kids listening this as well. We're ready to go. We are family. There's no question about that for the Storm. Inbounding, it was Perez Jr. to Stubbs. See how we played here, Stubbs. Bounce out Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler in the lane, land of 3 this side. This is going to be no good. Rebound taken down by Boley, is it not? He can flush it here if he gets up there. Boley in,
Boley
yes.
for 2.
Trace Boley for 2. He's got 5 on the night now for Boley. Here it is. Ew, quickly up court. And almost lost it there. Back out on top. Set up shop they will. But set up shop a little bit. JQ Jones in there now again. JQ's number 10 for the Storm. Back out on top it goes now. It's a dribble drive taking place by Vesta. Vesta, did he travel? I think he did. Suddenly he appeared out of nowhere. He got out of the crowd, but he forgot the dribble, and that's a turnover by the Storm. So 37-31 it was at the break, at the quarter break. It's very important minutes of this game. Let's see how Larkin responds. Fernando Perez Jr. Near side dish to Stubbs. Back out on top, Fernando. Fernando spin move. Fernando 14-footer push shot. Yes, Perez Jr. for 2. Fernando, he's got 12 on the night now. It's been fairly quiet here in the second half. Fernando, it's 37-35. What a doozy we have here in South Elgin on this Tuesday school night. Out on top, dribble drive, dish it down deep. Big Frank down, Jacob down low, we should say. Jacob puts it up and in. Coutinho for 2, 39-35. Exciting play by the big man down low. Back to a 4-point lead now for the Royals. They're down by that 4. Dribble drive in the lane, shot, air ball, no. Boley again might have been fouled. Trace is working the boards hard down low. And he drew the foul, I do believe, after he got the carom. He was not in the act of shooting. So they'll just inbound. There's a good look at Trace. Trace and his brother, you know the outstanding star he is, inbounding. It'll be Labatol. Shot. Can we do it? Fernando. Off balance. He's going to draw a foul. Perez Jr. to the line. For Perez Jr.
Number 1, Fernando Perez.
Fernando Perez Jr. to the line. See if he can get his squad within initially within 3 here, 39-35. You see the score. We expected kind of a score in the 40s. And that's what we've been delivering with here so far with 6:31 remaining. This one, yes. Fernando with that shot. Fernando now with 13 on the night. He leads the way for the Royals, 13 for Fernando. He'll try it for number 2 here to get his squad within 2. This bends the knees. This one is good. 14, we're within 2, 39-37. Let's see what kind of defense. Going to do the kind of the diamond trap there a little bit out there. They are, the Royals, quickly across the timeline. They get it due. They do J.Q. Jones. We should say Jones with it. Jones far side. It goes to White, near side dish. This is going to be Drew. He hasn't shot in a while. He wants to shoot. Into the lane shot. He's going to be draw foul. Zwick will go to the free throw line. Foul against the Royals it was. To the line will go. 2-point advantage it is for the Storm. Zwick shooting 2. He averages 14.8 points on the night. Zwick at the line as the crowd is hushed. No question about that. Here we go. Takes his time, bends the knees. This one is good. First one's good for Drew. Drew on the night has 9 points now for Drew. 9 for Drew. A little bit below his average. He'll try to get his team within 2 as we hush. This one is good. He's got 10. Double figures. Both their shooting men are in double figures now. Here we go, 41-37. Let's see how Larkin responds. They trail by 4. Far side, oh, great move down low. Pass, and it's up and in. Great pass, that's going to be Drontel Maxey with the 2 points. 41-39, don't go away. This game's going to go right down to the end. 5:55 remain. Backcourt pressure. They get it across the timeline. Wofford angling to get a shot away. Backward dish. Land of 3 out on top. No. Long carom taken down there by Fernando Perez Jr. He can tie with a conventional 2. Take a lead with a 3. Fernando hippity hop to the hoop. He's in the corner. Goes around too far under. Throws it back out on top to Stubbs. Stubbs says, I'm going to drive that lane. Stubbs, no. Board taken down by big Jacob. Here comes the Storm. Double team there. They need help in backcourt. Help me out, fellas. They dish it far side and a timeout right there by the Storm. Oh, exciting action coming your way. 5:22 regulation remaining. We got a 2-point game. The Storm on top, 41-39. What great action we have. Again, there's your 27, folks, you see right there, lined up. That's they're enjoying all the action as we enjoy our 4th quarter here. Again, we want to thank all the sponsors. A good look at the Royals inside there. We appreciate all the great folks that we have coming our way here. As you know, this 4th quarter being brought to you by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned, save time. Shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Well, there's Fernando. Discussion going on here. Coach Shipyard, what are you telling the troops at this point?
Just get out there and play hard.
That's right. Keep the spirit up, fellas.
You're representing your, play it hard.
Your schools are being represented well, and we are enjoying what we knew would be a wonderful game. It's just played out to be that. This is a doozy, as we like to say. And we're going to see it go right down to the very end here. 2 quality teams from the Upstate 8. The 9th game of the year for the Storm. They're 7-1. And for the 5th game of the season for the Royals. Here we go. And don't forget that UEC, that conference tournament that takes place in the last days of March. Mid-March, we should say, in a weekend fair. Far side with the basketball. Let's see how we play it. It's going to be Wofford. Near side dish. It goes to J.Q. Jones. J.Q. tippy toe. Pass to big Jacob. Jacob shot from out there last time. Instead, he'll go back now to Wofford. Aaron in trouble. Dish it near side. Oh, thought about a shot there. Not going to take it. That was Vesta. Vesta, 1 dribble. Back out to JQ. JQ says, hey, can I get that lane? I can. Yeah, and he's fouled. Wow. That might have been almost before he shot, but he got that to go. And JQ Jones, was it not?
Yep.
Wowie. Good move. Look at that move by JQ. What acceleration that time. JQ with 4. Big basket. Timeout right there. 1 more. 43-39. And he'll get a free throw. 4:56 remain in this one. Going right down to the very end here. Exciting basketball, to say the least. High school-wise, from South Elgin, Illinois, wherever you might be in our great globe, we appreciate you being aboard. Here's Julie Jeff Myers with you, along with Bruce Shipyard and our Beacon Academy crew and the great workforce that we have here. Appreciate the hospitality of our great South Elgin school as well. Great facility. Coach James Hinkle loves this venue, especially when the band's here. But they're not here, but although they would be in that spot where the 27 folks are, if they were here. But it's a great basketball game. You can be proud of both schools. These are quality teams. And again, there's no state tournament, so you're not looking at that. You're kind of playing as many games as you can. Seed yourself high in the conference, and then get an exciting 3-tiered event called the Upstate 8 Conference Finals. That's how that would go in mid-March, as we said. So that's the stage there. We are family right here once again, as Beacon Academy is. And this should go right down the end, so don't go away right now. Again, we say hello to all the Larkin fandom that we know so well. They're appreciating this video feed as well. We appreciate them, and also the Beacon Academy feeding it to them as well. Here we go. Here you see some of the Royals, Maxey and Drew. Dontrell Maxey, number 22. Close shot of him. He's got some girth at 6'1", and we're ready to go. 43-39 Storm. You see right there, they've got the lead. We should have a free throw coming our way from J.Q. Jones. J.Q. at the line. We have DJ Jones on one team and J.Q. on the other. We have the greatest air names for Jones, if they want to be radio personnel, don't you think? DJ or J.Q. or rappers. This one's good.
Well, he's a DJ anyway.
3-point play it was. I made that story longer than I should. Oh, almost a stumble there. That was Fernando, almost stumbled there. He needs help. Bullet pass. The bully, back out it goes to Fernando. He's having a tough time in court. Spin move, no advantage. Great defense here. Man-to-man, good defense being applied by the Storm. Nicely done here. Can they get a shot away? They will be tied up. Held ball, and it's going to go towards the Storm. Wonderful defense by the Storm that time. Great job. Because these Royals are as quick as you can be out there. So it's a 5-point lead, 4:37 remaining, going right down to the end here, as it'll be inbounded by Wofford. Aaron gets it in. He gets it into Drew. Drew hasn't shot in a while. This could be the moment. Zwick to the lane. Zwick, backward dish, land of 3, not going to do it there. As Aaron brings it out, Wofford does. Aaron into the lane, in a crowd. He'll go far side. Now land of 3. This one is good. Far side, that's put in there greatly. Vesta, Ryan Vesta hasn't shot that much. It's a great one, 8-point lead. Quickly up court, no. Rebound the Storm. They've got the 8-point lead. 4 minutes remaining. There's a steal by Boley. Boley gets it to Fernando. Is it Perez Jr. time? Probably. Fernando dish it off. Get it near side to Boley. Boley scored in recent times. Boley in the lane, great move. Boley for 2, nicely done. Boley was 7 now. Timeout. Whoa, what a game. 47-41. The lead was as much as 8 in that sequence there. Storm leads by 6. And don't go away, because this game is wonderful. We're going to see the Storm check back in Candace Wiley. Candace is a maturing 6'4" lad who's just a junior. Is going to be a force in the center position, you would think, next season especially. And Dontrell Maxey. Here's our last replay. Look at this, land of 3, Vesta. Yeah, drive it away in a Vesta. Brian does it. Almost.
I hear you're going to take the last 30 seconds at center.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. 47-41. There's a great look at Larkin. We got the great close shots here. The close shots are wonderful. There's Mr. Bowling. Say hello to his family. I know when older Bowling was a Royal, Fandon was always right there. Here we go. Inbound. It's going to be inbounded by Wofford. And here we go. The crowd suddenly hushed. They're waiting for you to say something, Bruce. Wofford, oh, nearly quickness there. Nearly knocked out of bounds. It was knocked out of bounds, almost stolen. That was Stubbs. Stubbs knocked it out. So Aaron will try to inbound again in this side of the court, if you will. He'll look to inbound, and they got to go length of the court here. He does get an inbound nicely to JQ. JQ Jones with the hair flying, brings it up. He'll need some help. He goes out on top to Wiley. Candace in there for his great rebounding ability, and his power move to the hoop. He nearly traveled. Backward dish, it goes back to JQ. 3:35 on the timepiece. 6-point lead it is for the Storm. With the basketball, Wofford. Aaron can shoot from anywhere. Backward dish, JQ. JQ in the corner. Backward, JQ gets it again. After it was touched by Vesta. JQ back between the circles. Mini dribbles far side. Needs to hand it off and needs help. He needs some kind of, oh, great pass if it works. Big Wiley down low, has it partially blocked. Great defense by the Royals. Here comes Perez Jr. This is a key offensive possession here. Perez Jr., far side, land of 3, angle left. No, reboard taken down nicely It is by Maxey. They'll try again. Maxey. Backward dish. Bully for three. Angle right. Yes! Bully for three. What a game. He's in double figures with 10. 47-44. South Elgin brings it up. Don't go away. 2:45 remain in regulation. Dribble drive. Stop there. Backward dish it goes. With it is Zwick. Zwick, no. Rebound. Oh, it came right to him. Put it up and in. That's going to be Desta, was it not?
Yes, it was.
Desta was in the right spot on that time. He's got 5 points. 49-44. Back to a 5-point lead. Stubbs. Make it Wheeler Thomas. Shot, no. Board. Tapped around, taken down by Bully, working hard. Backward dish Stubbs. Stubbs out on top it goes. To Wheeler Thomas. Far side, Bully. He's all over the place. Bully backward dish again. 2:15 remain. Down by 5. Important possession here. Bully to Perez Jr. Fernando with the fake move. Fernando, no advantage. Fernando, try again. Fernando is a timeout. Coach Carter a timeout, I think, on that one. 2:05 remain. Perez was going nowhere, certainly not forward. Coach says, let's talk about this one. It's 49-44. The Storm has the advantage here by 5 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Bruce, great action there, no question about it. Kids are playing hard, aren't they?
It's one of the better games I've seen this year so far.
Yeah, if we were 60 years younger, we'd be suiting up tonight, wouldn't we?
Well, Storm is going to give you 30 seconds of the last game to show your stuff.
That's right. We're happy that you joined us. We're delighted you're aboard. Yours truly, Jeff Myers, Bruce Shipyard, cast and crew, Beacon Academy. Tight shots there in the huddle. Give yourself credit for huddle shots here tonight as we deliver them to you right here from South Elgin, Illinois. Happy that you've joined us. Larkin, of course, just in the 2018 season, led by Jalen Shaw, finished 4th in the state. Wonderful run it was. Jalen Shaw, as we mentioned earlier in this cast tonight, now doing really well. Mom watches every game and puts him up on Facebook. He's a Bonnie. He's a St. Bonaventure. We talked to him the day before he left to go to St. Bonaventure. He's done well there.
I was a great fan of yours.
Yeah.
You were a great fan of his, too.
That's right. Jalen Shaw is a delightful personality. And we wish him well, and it's fun to watch him on games every weekend. 49-44, back to real time and high school ball. 2:05 remain. It's going to be inbounded there. Looks like Wheeler Thomas will do the honors. And let's see how they play this. See what Coach Carter, who's a great coach, has come up with in a way of a play here. Bounce it. He does. And there's, a blocking foul. It is a blocking foul called on the Storm. They don't like that call. And I guess that's going to be, as it whistle probably on Marquis, is it not?
Yes.
Dylan?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so there we go. 1-1's coming your way. 4-1 actually there. Inbounding, we'll try again. Storm playing good defense. Ooh, and out of bounds it goes. Good defense by Zwick. They lost it. And 2 minutes on the nose remain, and it's 49-44. Let's see how patient the Storm can be with a 5-point lead in a battle here tonight. Let's just see if they open up that court. Better chance to maybe hang on the basketball a little bit. Dylan with it. He's going to be double teamed here. He'll need some help. Now. Far side. They go. They're being patient now with it. Sturer with it. Gets it back. He does. Wyatt with it again. Down deep. The big guy traveled. Oh, he was wide open. Oh, my Candace Wiley a travel. He saw the hoop. He saw the basketball. He forgot to dribble.
And he scared himself.
Yeah. Ooh, that was action. 1:43
Way
remain.
too big of an open shot.
Yeah. Here we go. Fernando Perez Jr. inbounds. Let's see what kind of fight the Royals have left in them here in this great matchup, as we thought it would be. Low scoring in the 40s still. Near side. Bounce it. Fernando Perez Jr. This is going to be swish. Perez Jr. He's got 17. Way to go, Fernando. 17. 49-47. That makes it a whole different ball game again. Trouble here. And it's going to be a held ball or a timeout. Let's see what they call. If it's held ball, I believe it goes to Larkin, does it not? It does go to Larkin.
Yes, it does.
They can tie on a conventional 2. When it looked like it may be time for South Elgin to salt it away, suddenly that's not true. A conventional 2 can tie it with a 1:18 mark left. A doozy of a game. No question about it. As we're mopping up a wet spot out there or just having discussion. And mopping up a spot. Here's where you excel, Bruce.
Do we smell a little bit of an overtime?
Yeah, well, we just might. Overtime, it's delighted to be aboard. We can go till midnight. Then Mom says they have that curfew then, I think. And it is a school night.
It is.
Yeah. Maxey back in. Maxey back in for full force. Here we go. 1:18 remain. Rose with the basketball. They trail by 2. Let's see how they play it. This is a great moment in this game. Far side with the basketball. It's Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas, dribble drive. Oh, he lost the basketball. Lost it. 1:05 remain. There might be a foul. No foul here. Get it in forecourt, fellas, and see what happens. There's your foul. Probably a reach-in foul by Maxey, is it not?
Yep.
Team 4, so no, not in the bonus yet. And it's still away from the bonus, so the fouls could come here. Boley in. So he would have to, if they can't get the basketball, Larkin will have to foul multi-times here at the 61-second mark of the game. Here we go, 49-47. The lead is for the Storm. There's the picket fence, the picket line, if you will. And inbounding it goes. Oh, it was almost over and back, but though it was delivered, it wasn't. That is with the basketball. It's going to be Wofford. Aaron, out of bounds it goes. Still in backcourt, far side to be inbound, forecourt we should say now. Far side be inbounded by the Storm. Great defense being applied here because it comes down to this. We're at 53-second marker. Let's see what happens here. Wofford with the basketball. Aaron, going to be double teamed, gets around that, might be trapped in the corner, gets it out on top. 44 seconds remain. Far side with the basketball. In that far corner, brings it back out, and there's a foul right there. I think Boley fouled the man they might have won a foul in that situation. And it's going to be going to the line. Zwick. Oh, Drew's a great shot.
Substitution for Larkin number 11, DJ Jones.
DJ Jones back in. It's been a while. Fernando Perez Jr. has led the way for Larkin tonight, 17. Not shooting. We remind ourselves not shooting there. Lob it tall. Big Kendis gets it back out. Now with it, it's going to be Marcus. Near side dish. Wyatt. Down deep. Oh, throw it away. Ooh, my. 30 seconds remain. A 3 can win it if it goes down to the final second. A 2 can tie it. Overtime knocking at the door. Let's see if Coach Carter calls a timeout. He does. Right there at the 22.4 seconds remaining. Timeout, Coach Carter. Let's see how they play it. Oh, my. What a game we're having here. This is a wonderful contest. Thanks for being aboard wherever you might be. And this season, we appreciate the great work of Ben Erickson and Aaron and everybody connected with this, our Beacon Academy, as they've done so well and produced so many great students that have gone on to fame and fortune in the world of broadcasting that we're delighted to be here. And let's see what we have in mind here. You saw Coach going to try to call that. He's got the options, Fernando Perez Jr., of course, Wheeler Thomas. No question about that. But we've got plenty of time left. Even if they score quick, South Elgin could respond, but certainly that opportunity for that OT that you somewhat predicted, Bruce Shipyard, could happen on this night. So here we go. There's once again, we see the huddle for the family that we call the Storm.
Well, if the coach plays it right, he'll take it down to the last couple of seconds before they make a shot.
Yeah, that's how it go in the movies. In Hoosiers, boys, it's still a 10-foot net out there, a rim. So go out there and shoot. Here we go. 22.4 seconds remain in regulation as Coach Carter for a moment. 49-47 Storm. It is a chance here. The Storm will inbound in forecourt, far side. They trail by 2. Let's see how they play it. Let's see where the shot comes from. They go with the conventional 2 to keep us playing or try to win it with a 3. Here's what it is. Inbounding, great defense there by Wofford. Get it back court now. You can do that in the inbound and forecourt. Here it comes. Quickly up court. Oh, it's going to be a quick shot. Going to be a quick shot down deep on wide open, up and in. Maxey, was it not?
Yes, it was.
Maxey tied it 49. Let's see if we get a shot away. Foul far side. Timeout. Timeout, is it not? 9.9 seconds remaining.
Got to be a timeout. I don't see any.
No, a foul it was. Yeah, that's right. Both teams in the bonus now. It was a quick timeout. 9.9 seconds remaining. We're tied at 49. Wowie. Wow, what a game it is. Fernando Perez Jr. leading the way for Larkin with 17.
Substitution for Larkin number
12 will check in. Trace Boley will check in for Larkin. Playing good defense, playing a very good, strong game down the stretch here. He is. And a very fine game on the other side of things. With 17, would it not be for Wofford?
Yep.
And that's our lead. Both teams leading with 17. There's a mini shot there. But here we go again. We'll get the exact time that's left in the contest. The Storm has the basketball. Forecourt, far side. Let's see how they do it. That was a great basket by Maxey when we thought a shot might come from the Perez Juniors of the world. But Big Maxey was able to wedge his way in there and put it up and in.
I think it was 9-point-something seconds.
All right. Yeah, the scoreboard could completely gone dead on us. We're in trouble now.
No scoreboard.
Yeah, no scoreboard. If you're playing at home, set your watches now. Scoreboard went, you might have a time capsule on the scoreboard.
You forget to pay the electric bill. 9.9 seconds.
No scoreboard. So we have the scoreboard for you to watch at home. So it's 49-49. You thought 9 plus seconds remaining. 9.9 there. That's right. We have the official scoreboard right here on our graphics, if you might, on our bug, if you might, for Beacon Academy. Scoreboard back down. 9.9 is correct. We are correct with that one. 49-49. It's one of those games, first team to 50 could win. We play that all the time, don't we?
Could be.
That's right. If it's regulation, first team to 50, or 51 in this case, or a free throw. Let's see how they play it. Inbounding, here it is. Oh, it's almost stolen. Oh, there's a shot that's going to be, oh, there's a foul. Ooh. An intentional foul. That was a tough foul. That will send Marquis Dillon to the free throw line. Wow, he's going to the line. But he had a relatively easy shot. And the rebounding, everybody will be away here. There's still 7 seconds left. Was that, let's see if that was that's going to be.
Yeah, that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, it is. So everybody backs away. And Dillon away 2 shots with nobody around him. So these are big shots right here. 49-49, 7 seconds remaining. This first one is no good. Ooh, one more. Sometimes hard to shoot when you're the only person out there. You know, that singular, if you might. So he'll do once again, and then it would still be the Storm ball.
Yes, it would be.
So here we go. This second one, will they take the lead? This one will be good. Good it is.
7 seconds left.
Marquis, he's got 8 points. 50-49. Well, they have to foul again real quickly because the inbound will be by the Storm. They'll have to foul again if they don't steal. Only 7 seconds remain. 50-49. 50-49, the inbound. Let's see what we have. Looking, dishing. Far side. Foul's not there. They want to trace him down. Foul him right there. They do. They're going to foul Drew Zwick. There's still 4.8 seconds remaining. That would be enough time to attempt a 3 for the Royals if Drew makes both free throws. So to the line is Zwick. In the 1-and-1 shot he would have, not in the bonus. 50-49 it is. What a game it is. Don't foul. We heard that from an individual here. So to the line, first of the 1-and-1 is good. Zwick. By Zwick, now in double figures with a 11. 51-49, this big one here. Still climb. Larkin will call a timeout no matter what happens here to set up a play. This second toss to make it a 3-point lead if it goes is short. Rebound. Timeout right there. They got the rebound. 3.7 seconds remaining. A conventional 2 will tie. A 3 will win it for the Royals. 51-49. Wow. What a contest we've had. Zwick was able to capture that second one. We're going to see how that's charted and see how it will work here. Coach checking where will we inbound this play now. That's what Coach is probably checking that time again, what was left on the clock. As we count down, you see the running clock there is our timeout clock.
3.7, I think it was.
Yeah, I think you're right with that, Bruce. So it's important where they'll inbound, important how to get that shot away. Either way, it might be a 3. 51-49 Storm on top. Trying to go 8-1 for the shortened season. 5th game of the shortened season it is for the Royals, and certainly their toughest test so far. They've been beating the other upstate 8 teams rather easily in recent weeks. So here we go. 51-49 it is. This is the moment you've been waiting for. 3.7 seconds remaining in regulation. The basketball will be in the hands of the Royals, trailing by 2. And let's see, I think they have to go length of the court, sir. They would have to go length of the court. So they'll inbound underneath the hoop. That would be the Storm and go length of the court. So one long pass maybe to the center court. And most likely this will be, we're going to go 4.5. We're checking for, they might have added a couple. Yeah, they added a 1/10 of a second. Here we go, 4.5. Let's see how they play it. And what's our discussion here?
Coach is asking a question about it.
About the time added. We can almost lean in and hear this conversation. If we can do that. Here we go. 4.5 it stays. There's no Royals up court. They're going to have to gallop with it, inbound and gallop with it. Probably want to get, here it is, here's the inbound and gallop. It's going to be Fernando. Fernando's going to get a 2 away. Shot, no, follow up, yes! Good. We're tied at 51. Bowley ties it. Fernando missed it. Bowley tied it. 51 all. Let's go to OT. Holy Toledo. That was a long 4.5 seconds, wasn't it? That was. Tied at 51. Bowley once again comes through. And what a game we're having. Tied at 51. We are indeed. 51-51 regulation. And we will make this happen. There you see our conventional shots. Bowley, what would you have Bowley with a highlight? Let's follow this. Let's watch this gallop, 4.5 seconds, the inbound. There's the inbound. Here's the gallop as we catch up there. Fernando, and watch Bowley. Nobody boxed him out, puts it up and in. Bowley representing his squad of Larkin so well, and his family, the Bowley family, great basketball family. Here, it's a great shot here. Oh my heavens, look at that. Wonderful shot. Up and in. Yes. We could have not picked a better game for this night, Fruit. Tied at 51.
Told you I smelled one coming in.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Here we go. We play 4-minute overtime stanzas, as you know. Crowd enjoying this. Our crew enjoying this. They are. They're hanging on to the camera well. It's going to be Perez Jr. inbounding for the Royals. They'll have the basketball to start this overtime stanza. Perez will lob it. He gets it into Stubbs. Stubbs been fairly quiet point-wise here tonight. And he lost the basketball but tracked it down. Near side dish. It's going to go to Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas stops, pops, follow a J. No, rebound. Taken down nicely there by Dillon. Our key, Dillon, haven't always stolen. They're going to, Dillon keeps it. Dillon rambles in. Zwick for three. No, board taken down by Fernando Perez Jr. Quickly up court. Here come the Royals. We're tied at 51. Into the forecourt. Shot is no good. Bounces out. It's Kindis with the board for South Elgin. Here they come again. Bring it up, fellas. It's going to be Wofford with it. Aaron double team. He'll need some help. Almost stolen. They battle for it. Oh, it's going to be a reach and foul probably, or a timeout. Oh my, those timeouts coming so quick, aren't they? Wowie. 3:17 remaining. OT, we're tied at 51. What can we tell you? We've actually played all the music here, the PA man. He's going through his rotation for a second time. Again, we appreciate the wonderful sponsors we have here for you. You're not seeing on graphics, but certainly they've been with us throughout many seasons now. Here at Custom Heating and Cooling, they always bring the replays for us for all your heating and cooling needs. A 24-hour emergency service. Visit Custom Heating and Cooling. .com, Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Wowie. Here we go. Don't Stop Believing. We finally got down to that one, didn't we? Although we can't hear that whole song when it gets to the Don't Stop Believing. But that's what we're playing right now. It was the anthem for the 05 White Sox, if you recall. A.J. Pierzynski and troops liked it. And that became their call towards the stretch run. Here we go. We're continuing now. 3:17 in OT. 51-51. Ready to go. This is a full timeout, isn't it? We want to get to that interlude. It's almost like Sweet Carolina when they play the baseball games. You got to get to the Sweet Carolina lines. You can't come back early. These are the musical theories that we have for venues. There it comes. Don't stop. We made it. One more line. We're going to make it. We did. We might just fall short, but don't stop believing. I know they're waiting for it. They're waiting. They heard you talking about this. Here it comes.
We'll see what the refs do.
We're going to just miss it. Here we go. A wet spot conveniently located there to keep the music rolling. We are taking there it is. Fade to black. Turn down that record. Let's play, fellas. 3:17 remain. South Elgin with the basketball. Forecourt far side. Dillon will inbound. Dillon, get that basketball now. Here we go. He'll try to get in. Stewart, actually, that's going to be to Wofford. Aaron tracks it down. Aaron has 8 points on the night. Aaron will go around here. Aaron looking, dishing. There's a steal. A steal going the other way. Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas dish. Back he goes to Wheeler Thomas from this side. Back outside between the circles. The Stubbs to Wheeler Thomas. The quickness of Larkin you can see. Let's see it. There's Fernando Perez. Back he goes to Wheeler. Fernando wants to set up shop in that corner, it looks like, or drift into the lane perhaps. They're taking their time. They're hanging on the basketball. Wheeler Thomas in the lane. Backward dish. Bowley from 13. No, rebound tapped out. Bully's got it back outside, fellas, to the wing. It goes Wheeler Thomas, a tough J. No, board taken down by South Elgin. Wow, here they come. 2:30 remain in OT. Not at 51. Right side, Popper. It doesn't go. That was going to be Warford with a shot. Back the other way. Let's see how they play it again. Fatigue could be a small factor at this point, Bruce. Across the timeline. Set up shop. Far side, Perez Jr. Make it Perez Jr. there in the middle. Near side, Stubbs. Stubbs, one dribble. Back it goes Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler looks left. Doesn't do much. Looks right. Back to Stubbs. 2:05 on the timepiece. Stubbs cradles the basketball. He's not moving, except maybe the neck there. He looked to his right. One dribble. Goes to Perez. Fernando right back to Stubbs. 1:55 on the piece. Far side dish. Boley. Boley says right back at you to Stubbs. Stubbs between the circles. Stubbs looking. He's got Warford on him. Is this one-on-one time? When will Coach Cutter say, start the offense, fellas? Boley back to the basket. Back out to Fernando Perez Jr. Fernando in the lane. Fall away Jay. Tough shot. No. Board taken down by Boley. And he saved it from going out of bounds by bouncing it off a Storm. Great work. Boley's really done well fundamentally down the stretch here. So inbounding they will. 134. That was dramatic for no shot, was it not? That really was. Inbounding quickly. Ooh, tough inbound. Perez Jr. with it. Fernando says, I want the lane. Backward dish. Near side it goes now nicely to Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas. I'm not dribbling unless I want to. 1:21 on the timepiece. No movement here. Wheeler doing a dance. Fling it far side. He goes to Perez Jr. Near side dish. Back to Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas. Head fake. Shoulder fake. Nothing going on there. Troubles again. Into the lane. Might get his way in there. Shot. No. Nothing called. Goes out of bounds. Last touch, I guess, by the Storm. Boy, a lot of action there. Nothing called. 1:01 remain in OT. Not many shots taking place here in overtime as the Storm hanging on defensively and the Royals trying to get in position to win it without a chance for a comeback of any sort by the Storm. Mopping up, there we are. This is always my duty in gym class.
I'll give you a map next
Taught
time.
me well for broadcast. Here we go. 61 seconds remain in this OT. We get the sweat spot mopped up. We'll continue here from South Elgin High School. Now we're bringing the coaches. Who's got a proper towel in the arena? We could rub together, take about 6 masks and rub them and use that, couldn't we? Doing a dance out there?
Definitely.
We're taking care of that. Here we go. 1:01 remain. Royals basketball underneath their own hoop, tied at 51. Looking, bouncing. It's for Fernando, our good friend, Perez Jr. He's always dangerous, no question about it. Out on top to Stubbs. Stubbs, the third leading scorer. Fernando the first, and Wheeler Thomas, the second leading scorer this season. Boley, very solid with 6 points. The game touches it. 48 seconds. Back on the far side. It looks like they're going to hang on to it and try to win it with a final shot. Out on top, there's a pick by Boley. Are they going to the lane? There's a wing popper. Tough angle shot. Yeah! Great job. Wheeler Thomas, was it not?
Yes, it was.
Wheeler Thomas with that one. Great shot. He now has 11. 53-51. They got to respond. 28 seconds remain. Can they get a shot away? Backward dish. Timeout. Timeout, Storm. Oh, my. Storm trailing by 2 now. They almost won the game in regulation. Quite a contest it is. No question about that. As you see the scores right there, our thanks to everybody involved in this as well. As you know, yours truly, Jeff Myers. With you, Bruce Shipyor, and our cast and crew that is Beacon Academy. And the kids shouted out all their names. You heard them right there. There we go. Shout your name out, kids. Rah, rah, rah. They did. Did a good job in there. We appreciate Aaron and Ben and everyone connected. And again, let's take a look at the family jerseys. They just appeared right there. And there's Coach Carter, defensive posture there. So that's the way it went. A salute. This is perhaps it's going to be one of the finest games played in the state of Illinois, high school-wise, on this night. Can't do much better than this, can we? We're in overtime. It's going to go down to a final shot opportunity for the Storm if they hang onto the basketball. A potential to win with a 3. A potential to keep us going to 2 OTs with a 2. Pretty much how it goes.
Should we have a second overtime?
Well, we'll go as long as you can last. That was in the, you look at the fine print of our contract for Beacon Academy, as long as you can last.
Well, as long as you give me a blanket and a pillow, I'll
That's
be
right.
okay.
You'll be napping by the 3rd OT. So here we go. Let's see how it plays. Now, right now, the score stayed the same way. Larkin would win. Simple as that. And again, these two teams probably would play for the championship of the conference tournament in mid-March there in that March 13th area. So here we go in forecourt, far side. It's going to be Marcus inbounding. Dylan will do so. And he's going to have a host of men. He's got Wayne Sturrer on his left. And also big Kendis is right there with him as well. We don't see, I see Zwick is also there. And, of course, Wofford there as well. They're coming out of the hoop there is Wofford. Aaron, let's see how we play it. 20 seconds, you see the clock tick down. There's Dylan with it. Dylan has made some big baskets down the stretch. He's not going to get an advantage, I don't think. Dylan wants to get that advantage. He might step out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds. That might do it. 13.4 seconds remaining. Marquis stepped out of bounds. And an exciting one it was. So here we go. There's going to be a foul immediately here. They're going to foul right now. Right now if we can catch him. There he is. So 10.8 seconds remaining. And the fouls become, even making two, well, if he makes one, it would take a three to tie it up. So these are important shots. We're in the 1-and-1, so if he misses the first, we just do it all again, see who gets the rebound. 10.8 seconds remain. Storm with the basketball at that line. They lead by, I should say the Larkin with the basketball. They lead by 2, 53-51. 53-51, they lead. Wheeler Thomas, their first one is no good. All right, we do it again. Well, let's see if Coach calls a timeout. Coach going to call a timeout? No, might not have any. Oh, to the hoop. It's going to be, oh, he gets fouled. Just get one revolution of basketball. Would have tied it up on a conventional two. But now two shots. Two shots. Oh, look at the Taylor. Mr. Bowley's got a nasty cut there. You see that on the arm? Two shots. Oh, my heavens. We could tie it again, but there's still 6.2 seconds remaining. Storm could tie it.
He needed one more biscuit to get it up there.
That's right. One more revolution in a full moon rotation at night would have done it. At the line, you see him right there. Wofford, a great shooter. First one, yes.
Good.
Yes. He has 18 on the night now.
That's the first score in overtime for...
Is it? Wow. I think you're correct. That's right. Good call. This would tie it again and probably a quick timeout. Yes. 19. There. Oh, almost a foul there. Almost a reach-in foul. Oh, my, there was. Oh, my. Did you see that on the inbound? Wayne Sturr reached in and fouled. Oh, my heavens. Oh, my. 4.6 seconds remaining. For the Storm fans, they're going, oh, my. For the Larkin fans, yes, let's go to the line. Oh, my heavens. That was something. So 53, it was 51-51. It was the regulation. And to the line, it's Wheeler Thomas, is it not? Wheeler Thomas. At the line, this one is good. For Wheeler Thomas, he now has 12 on the night.
He scored all the points in overtime for the Larkin.
Has he?
Yes.
All right, Wheeler Thomas. We'll mention his name at the end. This one's another key one. It'll be another timeout if they have it for the Storm. If he makes this one, there'll be an immediate timeout. Short. Timeout? No, they're going to play it. 3 seconds. Getting down quite quickly. Oh, long shot. Will this go? Yo, man, that was pretty close. It didn't go. That spin around shot by Vesta didn't go. And that's it right there. The slimmest of margins of victory for Larkin. 54-53. What a game it was. Incredible game. The public address reminds everybody they did. 16-9 at the quarter, 24-23 it was at the half, and then went on to be tied at 51 at the end of regulation to a 54-53 Larkin victory. Let's watch the highlights. There's a shot that went in there as we have all the good highlights coming our way. And dribble drive there. We're just seeing some of the highlight reel. We're gonna dismiss ourselves real quick. Let's have some point totals before we get out of here as we take a look at the whole highlight reel that we have for us here, and we'll get out of here quickly. We want to say Wofford for the Storm, 19 points for Wofford to lead the way. Zwick with 11 for those, and as we tally up the other ones, we would see 17 for Perez Jr. We would see 12 for Bowley, a great game. We'd see Wheeler Thomas with 12, and that's it right there. 54-53 is the final. We're going to say adieu. We're going to get out of here real quick, as you see some of the highlight reels right there, and we're going to scoot out. Are we in the broadcast booth? Or are we doing a recap? Are we still on the air? We're still on the air. We're going to get out of here and just remind you that what a game it was. as we look at the highlight reel, it was a contest that was nip and tuck all the way, 16-9. It was a lead for the Storm at the quarter break, 24-23 at the half. And then finally, we were tied at 51 at the end of regulation, and a 54-53 win it was. Randall Perez Jr. doing quite well for Larkin. So that's going to be it right there. That's our wrap right there. A 1-point overtime victory for Larkin High School over South Elgin High School, 54-53 in a classic game, a game that they'll rerun many times, Ben Erickson and company will. 54-53 for the great crew that did wonders with the camera, for Bruce Shipyor and for the crew inside the truck. I'm Jeff Myers. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. You're hanging on to that camera. Good work.
Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is your family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. Carpentry with integrity, providing unparalleled customer relationships and precise quality craftsmanship since 1998. Find us on Facebook and House. Daryl Barnes Photography. For sports, senior portraits, family, and more, call Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Find Daryl online at darylbarnes.com. Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit their locations in Algonquin and Hoffman Estates for some award-winning wings spun in one of 21 sauces or dry rubs. Or try a tasty burger or wrap. There's something for everyone at Buffalo Wild Wings in Hoffman Estates at Route 59 and 72 or Algonquin on Randall Road.